I'm a snake. I'm a slithery little snaky snake. Hello lovely people of the internet, I am the Breathing Canvas and today I'm going to be wrapping up on our Hogwarts houses with Slytherin, so let's get started. I'm going to start by putting on a green base, and instead of just using my lovely avocado green, I thought let's make this color a little bit more fun. So I glanced at my covering the brand name Silver Cream makeup and I thought, what if we mix these together? You know, make the green a little bit more of a fun color, also mixing in some of my blue eyeshadow. So the silver kind of has a metallic look to it, which is close to shimmer, and I think by now you know how I feel about shimmer. I have a slight fondness to it, so I mix those in together to give our snake kind of a glistening wet kind of look, just to help add on to the snake texture. So I'm going to be slathering that on my forehead, and oh boy, it's going to be so cold. I'm going to get a brain freeze. Here we go. It's cold. Okay, here we go. And I am dabbing as opposed to brushing it on, just to help the makeup be more saturated and for more of it to stay in place instead of smooshing it around. And also, as it brushes away some of the makeup. So dabbing it on keeps it in place and applies more makeup to the forehead. Also remember to feather it out into your hairline so it isn't just this immediate stop. It makes it look like it is actually your skin. You are a She-Hulk. Be the She-Hulk. Embrace the She-Hulk. Yeah, I'm not being cast as the She-Hulk. Okay! I will also be applying some smaller scales around my eyes and on my cheekbones, so I am just putting down that same green base in those areas. We're going to do a little base here by dragging the green onto the bridge of our nose, and then just feather it out a little bit. This is going to help expand the eyes a bit. It is also going to help with the narrowing of the nose area, since snakes don't really have like well, they have nostrils, but they don't have nose structures. I mean, look at this guy. And he's kind of king of the snakes, so, you know, we're kind of going for that effect. Sort of, not really, but you know, sort of. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the scales. I'm going to outline all my lines with a pencil and then go over with makeup. I feel like I have more control over pencil as opposed to a paintbrush with makeup on it. Also, if I ever made a mistake or I want to change where I put a line, it's easier to cover up a pencil line rather than cream makeup. For these shapes, I looked at a snake head for inspiration. So if you're doing this, you certainly are welcome to follow the pattern that I'm creating, but go ahead and look at your own snake and make up your own pattern based on that. And this also helps you appreciate and understand why I'm doing the shapes that I am doing. Okay. And as the scales go away from the center, it is going to become smaller, and it's going to turn more into that just diamond pattern that you commonly see for snakes. And then for the cheekbone, we're just going to do little bits and pieces of scales, just little triangles, because you don't want it to look like this random patch that was slapped onto your cheek, just to give it a transition, so it's more of a suggestion of the scales rather than just a block of it. Next, you're going to take a dark shimmery green, and you're going to outline over all the lines that you made, and then you're just going to feather it out just a little bit by placing your paintbrush flat against the line and just doing little dabs. And we're going to go all the way around the edges of each scale because a snake's skin texture is kind of embossed, it's bumpy, so the highlight's going to be in the very center of each, so you want the shadow to be all the way around. For the scales on your cheeks, since it is a smaller, more condensed space to work with, what you're going to do is take your paintbrush and just lay it on the line, lightly dab on it to feather it out just a little bit, because if you feather it too much, it's just going to be this giant shimmery blob. Shimmery, but a blob nonetheless. And while we have our glorious black shimmer, we're going to work on some shadowing with eyes. We're going to draw a black line down the center of your nose on the very top, and then bring it out to the eyebrow. Since we're not covering the eyebrow, thankfully, because woof. We're going to turn that into a shadow, so we're going to cover it with that darker green, and do a little bit of shade just on the inner side, letting the outer arch be our highlight. Again, to really make it a narrowing of the eyes and to expand it. Feather out your line. Dab, 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 dab. And then we're going to take our light shimmer green and just dab in the center of every single scale. This shade is particularly shimmery, so BRB. And then again for the scale, since it is a very small area you're working with, just do little dots in the center of every single triangle that you have created. We're also gonna add that highlight into the arch of our eye, just again to help with the dimension, not dimension. Oh boy. Remember to carry it all the way down the nose because wherever there is a shadow, there is a highlight. We're going to do little dots below our eye, kind of as teeny tiny scales. At this point, you really have no option but to poke your eyeball. And even though I've discovered the glory of liquid shimmer that I can create, I still need to go back to the basics to remember where my love came from. So we're going to use some green shimmer on our lid, and then we're going to create a very dark, deep set crease with black. I do love shimmer.
Shimmer, 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 shimmer.
To complete our deep dark Slytherin eyes, we're going to do a black eyeliner all the way around. I'm going to prep it with a crayon, also making sure to get the tear line or tear duct line. The inner part to really make it a nice dark smoky eye. And then because this is very dark and I really want that to stand out, I may go over with a liquid eyeliner. So the crayon just acts as a base, again with the idea of drawing on the scales just to make sure I have it exactly where I want it to be. Also helps darken it up because the liquid eyeliner can't go everywhere, like it can't go right into the lash line. Lash line, that's it. Whereas the crayon can. Crayon can do the lash line. Crayon can. Makeup. Last, we're going to go on to our shimmery green Slytherin lips. I'm going to do a top lip, and then bottom lip is going to be just this kind of curved in triangle to symbolize a snake's tongue. So, because I'm going to be painting on my lip color with cream, I'm going to be outlining with a black eyeliner. And this, guys, this weird looking thing, this is why you don't want a pencil stash. Just shave it off if you have it. And then for the bottom, I'm going to be marking it to make sure it's even. I'm going to use my teeth. Then we're going to curve it into there. Here we go. This time I'm going to start by using our shadow and just feathering it in, and then our shimmery green center, and then our highlight. And that is your Slytherin look. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, please let me know by clicking on the thumbs up button down below. Also make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and make sure to subscribe. Just lets you know whenever my videos come out. Also lets me know that you like my channel, support my content, and watch my videos regularly. If you want to see more designs like this, make sure to watch the rest of my Harry Potter series. I will have a link to that at the end of this video as well as down below in the description box. And make sure to be on the lookout for some other Harry Potter themed designs in the future. Thank you so much, and I'll see all of you lovelies next time. Bye!